Located on North Dakota's rolling prairies, Brown's Gelbvieh Ranch is going strong under the steady management of Gabe and Shelly Brown, along with the help of their son Paul. Shelly grew up on this land, but Gabe was a guy who'd never lived on a farm or ranch before.
I'm often asked the question of how a person who grew up in town got involved in farming, and my answer was, God just blessed me. Plain and simple.
Today, the Browns Ranch covers 4,000 acres of owned and leased crop, hay, and grazing land. But back in the late 90s, 4 straight years of weather-related crop failures led to a dramatic change in their operation.
It caused us to change our mindset and change our way of thinking. What we did then is we started to diversify. We realized we could no longer put the maximum inputs in and take the risk of losing it.
The change included greater concentration on their cattle and grassland. Using cross-fencing, the Browns divided their pastures into 46 smaller paddocks, allowing them to tightly manage grazing. And Gabe partnered with NRCS to try seeding legumes. Now there's rich forage where there was once patchy grass.
It's worked very well. We've taken and weighed cattle coming onto these paddocks and weighed them going off to see how much production we're getting. There's been several years where we've gotten over 100 pounds of beef an acre off of this particular system, so it's become very profitable for us.
And what I really like about Gabe and Paul's thought process is they look at the livestock as a way to manage the land. You know, you need the grass for the livestock, but yet you need the land in shape to grow the grass.
Because of continual improvement in the productivity of the Browns' grazing land, they've been able to increase stocking rates and now run 250 purebred Gelbvieh cow-calf pairs and up to 250 yearlings.
The most significant part of our operation would have to be the soil health, because whether you're talking rangeland, talking the cropping system, it all relates to the soil. You're only going to get out of it what your soil has to offer.
Elsewhere on the ranch, the Browns have seeded grass along riparian areas to protect water quality. Gabe has used zero-till on his cropland since 1994, and he's a firm believer in planting trees.
My dad, he really enjoyed trees and really believed in what they did for the farm and everything, and Gabe is carrying that on.
In addition, Gabe has forged partnerships with state and nonprofit organizations to the benefit of his ranch and the area's wildlife.
It goes back to good management and somebody that cares about production agriculture and also cares about wildlife. And this is just a prime example of somebody that is living proof that both those goals can be met.
The Browns have also worked to share their story with school children and other visitors.
We've been fortunate enough over the last 10 years to have visitors from 41 states and 14 foreign countries here, and that's just a part of what we think we can do to show people the benefit that cattle have to the environment.
Looking back, Gabe Brown says those 4 tough years were valuable because they cemented his commitment to making changes that will keep the family ranch sustainable for generations to come.
He has just worked so hard with this place and just always improving and adding more trees and trying different crops, and I just think he's just wonderful for experimenting and seeing what works and what doesn't work.
And I hope to take over the ranch and keep on using innovative practices in order to be productive, because I believe that's what you need to do.
The things we've done on the ranch so far, the grazing system, the no-till cropping system, it brings us great joy every morning to go out and see the things we've done, but it also gives you a sense of wanting to do more for the resource, more for the environment.